Citizens of Athens, look around you. This is not a court of kings. It is not the hall of an emperor. It is something far greater. It is the gathering of free men, united by a single idea, that power belongs not to the few, but to the many. This is democracy, and it is our greatest achievement. But what does it mean to say that Athens is a democracy? What does it mean to say that the power belongs to the people? Let me remind you, for ours is a system unlike any other in the world. In Egypt, a pharaoh commands. In Persia, a king decides. But here, in Athens, it is we, the citizens, who govern ourselves. First, let us speak of who may take part in this system. Not all who walk our streets are citizens. To be a citizen, you must be a free man, born of this city, and of age to stand among your peers. Women, foreigners, and the enslaved, they live within our walls, but they do not share in the burdens or privileges of governance. This is the truth of our time, though perhaps the gods will one day grant us the wisdom to see beyond such divisions. But for now, it is we, the men of Athens, who carry the responsibility for this city's fate. And what is this responsibility? It is not to sit idly by, letting others rule in your place. No. Here in Athens, every citizen has the right and the duty to take part in the decisions that shape our city. We do not elect rulers to speak for us. We speak for ourselves. In the assembly, we gather to debate the great questions of the day. Shall we go to war? Shall we build new ships? Shall we welcome an ally or rebuke a foe? These decisions are not made in secret chambers. They are made here, in the open, where every voice may be heard and every vote counts. But democracy is not chaos. It is not a mob shouting into the wind. It is a system carefully crafted to balance power and ensure fairness. Consider the Council of 500, chosen by lottery from among us. These men, ordinary citizens like you and me, prepare the matters that come before the assembly. They manage the daily workings of our city, ensuring that no single man or faction can dominate. And why a lottery? Because chance is the great equalizer. It does not ask who is rich or powerful. It does not favor the noble over the common. It ensures that every citizen has an equal chance to serve. And then there are the courts, the guardians of justice. Here too, we see the hand of democracy at work. Jurors are not appointed by wealth or influence. They are chosen by lot, hundreds at a time, to decide the fate of the accused. Imagine it. The fate of a man, determined not by the whims of a judge, but by the collective judgment of his peers. Is this system perfect? No, but it is fair, and it is ours. Yet, my friends, let us not deceive ourselves. Democracy is not easy. It demands much of us. To govern ourselves, we must be informed. To debate in the assembly, we must have courage. To serve in the courts, we must have wisdom. And above all, we must have the will to put the good of the city above our own desires. For if we are selfish, if we care only for our own gain, then this great experiment will fail, and tyranny will take its place. So I ask you, citizens of Athens, will you rise to meet the demands of democracy? Will you speak boldly, think wisely, and act justly? Will you honor the system our forefathers built with their sweat and their blood? Remember, democracy is not a gift. It is a responsibility, and it lives only so long as we are willing to defend it. This is Athens. This is democracy. It is not perfect, but it is ours. And as long as we stand together, as free men united by the power of our voices, it will endure.
Good day to you, students. I hope you listened carefully to my friend, Cleon. I will now ask you 4 questions about the information Cleon shared with you. Question 1. What made Athens' democracy different from the governments in Egypt and Persia? Question 2. Who could be a citizen in ancient Athens, and what responsibilities did they have in the democracy? Question 3. Why was the Council of 500 chosen by lottery, and how did this reflect the principles of democracy in Athens? Question 4. What challenges or responsibilities did Cleon mention about maintaining democracy in Athens? And so, I have to go now to attend to my household. My daughters will not learn how to keep a home without my instruction. For now, I bid you farewell.